No, facts, bro. And that's what I mean. Like, I think, man, anyone that's objective, yeah, understands that Paul Pogba was like, bro, a monster of a footballer, bro. Like anyone
Generational
that's
talent.
not, yeah, anyone that's not acknowledging that, yeah, is like there's some sort of bias or there's some sort of ulterior motive because he could do everything, bro. Man could tackle, man could pass, threat, crash in the box. He can shoot, he can carry the football. He's got skills. Like he was the complete package, bro. It was like he was built in a lab, bro. Like when you see him do certain things. So for me, it's like if you're watching Paul Pogba and you genuinely just like you just don't rate him, it's like I have to question like, do you even like football, bro?
Yeah, but you know what's mad? I feel like football's is such a weird sport because biases come into everything. Like I get it. Like for example, certain players, if you're a Liverpool supporter, you're going to be biased towards Salah. If you're an Arsenal supporter, you're going to be biased towards Saka. If you're a United supporter, you might be biased towards a Bruno or a Rooney. Or I get all that, but then sometimes it's like there's a little element where you're like, this is more than a bias. There's a bit of, I don't know if it's
Yeah,
racism in here or something, but there's something more in here, man. Because you're you're moaning a bit too much about a certain man, and I'm like, he ain't done that much. Like Graham Souness is always on to man every week.
yep,
I'm like, well, how's it always Pogba's fault? Like, I don't understand.
of
Like,
course.
so sometimes I don't know whether there is that to it, but I'm just like, it's weird because racism, we see racism, yeah, as, and a lot of white people see racism as you calling a black person this, that,
Yeah,
or whatever. Sometimes racism is you not be able to look at something objectively and you criticizing someone for no reason. Do you know what I'm saying? Or you criticizing someone, or you being too harsh on someone for certain things. Whereas if someone else done it, like for example, Grealish when he was drunk the other day,
But the other day, brother,
and
in
he,
lockdown, the bro got drunk, crashed the whip, left the car, bro. Like, who are you like, brother, what are you talking about? And then
no,
he
I'm saying,
turned up to
I'm
court.
saying there was a video the other day. He was walking out of a
Yeah,
pub,
yeah, and he
yeah,
fell out the pub.
and then man are holding him. I'm like, if that was Sterling or
Yeah,
Rashford or Sancho,
yeah, of course.
papers are running with it. You hardly saw that clip. You just happened to
Yeah,
see the clip somewhere, but no newspaper picked it up and said bad behavior. Look at Jack Grealish. Look what he's doing. No one picked it up, bro.
yeah,
Nobody. But
yeah,
remember, Rashford was in Ireland with his missus or something.
yeah.
The papers picked it up. He wasn't even drunk.
No, Rashford was outside. You know them ones. You know what it is though. But this is what I always say. Yeah, this what real racism is. Yeah, is you see as a black man. Yeah, we're just not allowed to just be shit, blood. I just want to be shit sometimes. You know them ones there, bro. That's the difference. That's what real racist. What real equality is, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
can be shit, you can be shit, and
Yeah,
it's all right, bro. You know
yeah,
the way that's what it is, bro. What you want to go out and get drunk and throw up, that's fine. Let me do that. When I do that, it's because I'm black. When you do that, it's just because you're just young, you're having a good time. Bro, what? Do you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? That this is exactly what it is, bro. This is how man judges it. It's like when I do wrong, yeah, judge me the same way you judge next man when they do wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's not one thing you giving me praise when I'm doing well, and you're giving next man praises. How do you treat me when I'm not? And that's the difference. When a black man misses a penalty, he's getting monkey emojis. When a white man misses a penalty, it's like, oh, you know what? He tried hard. He tried hard for his country. Unlucky, lad. What?
Yeah.
What do you mean unlucky?
Or you just diss him and say, "Oh, you idiot." Cool,
Yeah,
that's
that's it.
fine.
He's like, oh, fucking hell, this, that, and the other. Now, man
Why are you going
wants
to
to
the
fight
black
every
player
black
like?
man on the road now
Yeah,
because
yeah,
one
yeah.
black man missed the penalty. So now you want to beef all of us. Brother, there was black man, they were trying to dash black man on train tracks after Saka and them and Rashford and Sancho missed the pins. They're trying to throw man in front of trains. Like, bro, this is what they were doing. Like factually, this is what man were doing. And that's the difference. It's like, how do you treat man when we hit rock bottom? It's not how do you treat us when we're at the top. Because even at the top, you don't want to see us there. But
Yeah,
it's like when we're not doing well, because we are gonna have bad games. Make the same excuses for us that you make for them.
yeah. Like, even
That's it.
look at Foden. Foden had an horrendous season, yeah. But I don't hear. But do you know what I hear pundits saying? He's a great player.
Brother,
We,
Foden turned up to a
we,
tournament with silver hair and died, bro. And no one talked about it. You know what I mean? Pogba turned up to a Manchester derby with blue hair, yeah, because he was playing for France. Man, we're talking about, oh, he's wearing City's colours, bro. Man scored a brace, won the game for Man United. Do you know what I mean? A man was still talking about his hair, bro. Phil Foden done the Gaza trim and died, bro. No one talked about Phil Foden's tournament, bro. Man said, "Oh, he might be going through stuff off the field and that." Like, man, bro, Pogba's dad whole died and that. No one weren't saying, "Oh, Pogba's not playing well because his dad died." And that. The man was just like, "Oh, nah, it's because he dances, bro, and he's listening to the Quran, so he can't kick ball." Like, that's what they were doing.
Yeah, it's mad, bro. And even as I said to you, this whole debate about Saka, Palmer, and Foden, but this debate is not even a debate, bro. Saka is better than both of them, bro. With his eyes
It's not a
closed.
debate based on the fact that if any of them man had Saka's numbers, it wouldn't be a conversation. But because Saka's got them numbers, it's a convo. It's not a convo.
And also remember, Saka's numbers are consistently improving every season. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you, like for example, Foden won player of the season last year, cool. Before that, he's been surrounded by great players. He doesn't even play all the time.
He's been in the best team. He's been the best team in the Premier League in the last 6-7 years.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas Palmer had a great start to the season, but he's been missing for time. No one's pulled up Palmer and said, "Well, Palmer's he's off the boil." No one said nothing about Palmer. I don't hear it in the media. I don't hear no criticism on Palmer. I don't hear criticism about Foden. All I hear about Foden is, yeah, but Foden, you got to fit him into the England team. Like Carragher looked at Neville like, "What are you talking about? Fit him in where? What are we talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, but players of this kind of quality, we kind of have to always know. Why does he get afforded this luxury of?"
Yeah, but that's the thing. Them man don't. I always say it to man them on this channel. Yeah, you see certain man, when you look a certain way, you have to pay your rent every day. You don't pay your rent once a month like normal people. You have to pay that shit every day. You know what I mean? In installments. You know what I mean? When you're a black man, you got to pay that rent every single day. What do you mean end of the month? Nah, brother.
Or show you can pay it or your landlord rings you and say, "I know you're getting paid. I know you're paid by the 25th, but I beg you send me a screen grab of what's in your account, so I just know you can pay."
That's what I'm saying.
That's what it is, bro. Yeah.
Man are doing credit checks every day. This is what it is, bro. That's the difference. Like, because, bro, if Saka went 3 months without a goal, it would be a conversation.
Or assist. They'll start chatting. They'll start talking rubbish, bro.
It would be a conversation, bro. It would be, bro. And that's why that's the reason why Lukaku, I've got him that low down for Man United, because I acknowledge, even though when I was watching Lukaku play, yeah, and I wasn't a massive fan of what he was doing, yeah, if he was doing what Rasmus Højlund was doing, they would have lynched him.
Yeah.
Brother, that's crazy. Do you know what I mean?
But you know, Lukaku, as an opposition fan watching Lukaku was a problem, bro. Like when I watched Lukaku play, like if you want to say he's missed a couple chances or whatever, bro, he was always a pest. It was annoying. It was annoying as an Arsenal fan. I'm like, man, because he's strong. So, and I'm saying he can finish. Like he's good in the air. So he's a problem. Whereas I get what you mean. Højlund, like I'm not threatened by Højlund. When Arsenal play United, I'm not threatened when I see Højlund on the pitch.
Yeah, there's nothing about him that you worry about, and that's why I still have to acknowledge Lukaku's achievements at the club, for the simple fact that he gave way more than Rasmus, yeah, and he got way more stick than Rasmus got, bro. And that's part of it. Like, that is part of it. People made excuses for Rasmus Højlund's shortcomings. No one was making excuses for Lukaku, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't got the complexion for protection, bro. And this is what it is, bro. When you look a certain way, man are gonna protect you. They're gonna make an excuse for you. They're gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, bro. The black man don't get benefit of the doubt, bro. And this is what it is, and that's all part of what we speak about, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just the overt stuff, man, calling you names and sending you emojis. It's, brother, like, when I have a bad day, I can just have a bad day like everyone else. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Just because I have a bad day doesn't mean I'm a bad player. It doesn't mean that. And then certain man can have a bad season and it's like, oh yeah, well, like we know what you can do. How do you know what you can do? You might have seen it in like 18 months. Like, what are you talking about?
I hate that, bro.
Bro, man are going on like this, like, bro, this is the first time that, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I don't remember one single Foden performance for England, yeah, where I'm like, yeah, cool. Not one. And bro, he's someone I rate, but I don't remember one game for England where I was like, yeah, like man balled out. Like Kobe Mino's got more big games for England than Phil Foden, blood.
Well, Phil Foden's not scored
one tournament.
Phil Foden's not scored or assisted for England before. Yeah, nuts that is.
But I didn't even know that.
He
I didn't
hasn't
even know
scored
that.
before. Yeah,
That's crazy. Do you see what I'm saying? Certain man still think that he should be one of the first names on the team sheet, bro. How? Why?
because he can control the ball while he's turning. Allow me, man. You see, I'm looking at Lukaku now. 96 appearances, 42 goals, 12 assists. That's not a bad record at all,
Not
bro.
bad at all, bro. And then you look at Hoyland, he's got 3 goals for us this season in the Prem.
That's like a goal. That's like a goal every other. That's like a goal every second game.
Yes, bro. And
Roughly.
he's still getting booed, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like the thing's not. Do you understand? My thing is, yeah, just keep the same energy for everyone. That's what real equality is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make the same excuses for me as you make for everyone else, or hold me accountable, but hold everyone else accountable too. That's all. That's all man wants.
I think that's what we want. We just want the same accountability. Like if you're gonna talk about players drinking, talk about them all drinking. It's fine. If you want to talk about players raving, talk about them all raving. But there's always this thing where, like, even I don't know if was it Marcus Rashford someone took a picture with him, and I think they got arrested or something like that. And next thing the paper saying Marcus Rashford's friend arrested for murder. It's like Rashford's like, it's not my brethren. He just took a picture with me. And understand, like, why are you trying to make it seem as though like the papers always? I don't get it. Like what? Like this scaremongering. Like I don't understand what it is that papers think. They see a black brother, they're like, yeah, let's make him look bad. Let's make him look like a gang member. It's like, what do you what does this achieve? Like, what does it do for your paper? I get like maybe it's gonna, I don't know, but the narrative, I'm like, why do you love creating this same narrative?
It's clicks though, innit? Like you need to understand that it gets a reaction from people, innit? And remember now in social media, we live in an era where all attention is good attention, or so it's deemed that way. Do you know them ones? And also it controls the public perception as well. So you're pushing certain agendas while at the same time you're getting attention, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? And like, yeah, man said, did I see the Rashford and K-Trap link up? Yeah, I seen that. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, yeah, like with these young brothers, every time they go out, yeah, they always make sure that they share certain photos with them dressed a certain way or doing what they're doing or pushing certain narratives. This is what these men do. It's all about engagement, bro. And this is the reality. This is the reality, bro. Especially when it comes to us, bro. Like with them, like, bro, a lot of black people, bro, like they're so easily triggered, bro. Like it's like, what, bro? Like we're easy money for these men, you know.
Yeah.
We're easy money for them because they know that man are going to be pressed. Like more times, I don't care, like, because I know that it's happening anyway, bro. But bro, we're easy money for these guys, bro. Do you know what I mean? They know that there's gonna be some black girl on Twitter that's gonna do like a 50-page thread here on the article. They know it. They know that, bro. I ain't got no time for all this. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if they're gonna post a picture of Rashford with a chain on and all that, but I don't care, bro.
That's like the time when they posted I think it was Stormzy, and they put Lukaku's picture.
Yeah, but you see what I mean? Because they know that man are gonna respond to it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Whereas if man just said, you know what, fuck it, these men are just trying to piss us off. Like, it don't matter. Stormzy and Lukaku are both millionaires. Let's get on with our day. Do you know what I mean? They're both rich. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll wait for Stormzy to say something. I'll wait for Lukaku to say something. More times, we're getting angry for them, bro. They're not saying nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's long. For me, I'm not on none of that, bro. Like, I'm not on none of that passer, bro. It's like they do it to piss man off. And then even within our own media as well, like you got a podcast, I do long form media. If you're not clippable, yeah, man actually have to work. You know them ones. When you look in man scene, yeah, the podcasts that are on the Shade Room and all that, those are the ones that's getting all the, and they're never on there for nothing good, bro.
Yeah.
They're never on there for nothing good, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is what it is, because that's like society kind of feeds off negativity because they feed off clicks, and negativity, yeah, gets more attention than positivity.
Yeah.
That's the reality. So they're always going to try and trigger people because they know this is how you get people talking in the comment section. You know that if somebody's moaning in the comments, if someone's cussing in the comments, it's the same as if someone's praising you in the comments, bro. Every comment is a comment, bro. It doesn't differentiate between love and hate, bro. The algorithm's the algorithm.
Yeah, I'll just push it. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I hear
that's
it.
it. The algorithm's the algorithm, bro.